day 321. It's a Monday. We're leaving. Pool's not open yet, but anyway, get ready to go to the flight. Go to the Magic Express bus, and then head to Charlotte. Right. That could have been a disaster because he didn't have my thing, so he almost left. Didn't know I was coming. So, but I made it. So we made it to the airport. It's about 9:35. Flight leaves at 12:09, I think. Boards at like 11 something. So anyway, just hanging out at the airport. We're gonna go through security, which is awful. But what you gotta do? Gotta pay to play. Alright, so I was waiting in this long line, as you can see behind me. It just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going, and it was moving alright. And then one of the airport people came up and said, "This is Terminal A line." I was like, "Oh, I'm Terminal B." And Terminal B's on this side. So I get out, I go to the front to see, what's up with that. And I get to the front and they're like, "Oh, it's just one line." So now I gotta start waiting this line again. Oh well. It's almost to the front doors. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, there's a pandemic. Is there? Probably not. Oh, this is weird. Alright, so it's 3:06. Heading to the house. Alright, well, we are home. Going back in, going back out. We are home. Got home about 4:30, I think it was. I'm not really sure. Yeah, so got the company car. Super sketch. It just feels like it's just been rode hard, put up wet. I mean, it does have a lot of miles on it. So it's got a camera in it, so definitely can't get over 60, which is no big deal for me, but sometimes you have to that traffic mess that I got to deal with. Can't vape in it because it's a company car, so it's kind of sucks. But man, I made it back. TSA was rancid. I mean, I'll tell you what, if we go on lockdown again, it's because of TSA and airlines' fault, because I don't know. I guess because when you're at a place like Disney or somewhere where it's like people are 80-90% doing what they're supposed to do with distancing, you can give them a good glare and they'll usually back up. markers on the floor, that kind of thing. And then you go to the airport and it's just like a free-for-all. It's like insane. So I don't know. But it was, I'm not sure what to think about it. I mean, there is no bad trip to Disney for me, ever. The first 2 days that we did it was not really what I do. Like it was just like hitting rides and then not stopping for even a drink or nothing. Because you can't walk and drink, you got to stop and drink. So if you get a drink, can't stop to drink it. So, so that was just kind of not my thing. I do like to hit a lot of rides, but I also like to stop and smell the roses. But and that is not what that's about. In fact, the first on Saturday I got a little dizzy because we were just hitting too many rides at once, and it was just like I just kind of wanted to be on like real ground for a moment. So I had to sit out a ride because of that. Didn't really get to experience food that much, and like I said, it was only like a quarter what Disney has to offer for me. The Sunday was different because it was at my pace with my, I could shop, I could go in a store, I could stop and watch a parade, I could not stop and watch a parade, I could ride the same ride like 4 times in a row, or in Space Mountain's case 5 times. So I don't know, it was weird. Like I said, there's no bad days, but I definitely did not feel like I was there really until Sunday, when I could just kind of go at my pace. And plus, staying at the resort, riding Disney transportation is a huge part of it for me. So if I don't get that, it's weird. But yeah, so I don't know. The meetings and stuff went okay. I've got a huge problem with the fact that, like, I don't know. I've been a technician for so long and not a licensee that I forget that is what I am. And, I'm not a termite manager. I'm not a pest control manager. I'm not a termite and pest control manager. I am the licensee. I seem to forget that a lot. And it comes back to haunt me on multiple occasions. And I think that kind of hit me on the way home. I was like, I did it again. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to give it I'll give it, try a whole year if I can, and kind of see where we are. But, I don't know. The drive is it's really kind of getting to me. It just seems so, I don't know. It's like, hey, I want macaroni and cheese. It's like, all right, well, do you want, macaroni and cheese with tomatoes in it? It's like, no, I just want macaroni and cheese. I want Kraft macaroni and cheese. Well, here's the powder mix macaroni and cheese. I'm like, it's Kraft macaroni and cheese deluxe. That's what I want. Well, here's a Velveeta. It's like, why? Just get me what I want, and we're good. And it's like, I end up looking like some kind of like ungrateful, like nitpicky person. But I'm particular, but at the same time, I like what I like. It's like, like I like shake and bake pork chops, but I like the extra crispy one with Parmesan cheese in it. I mean, if I got a choice, that's it. I'll eat whatever you make for me, but that's what I like. So, we'll see. But I gotta go back to work tomorrow. And I helped out Will a little bit today with emailing some stuff and going over some things. And I don't know. I think it's in their best interest to, get somebody as a backup licensee, because you need to have that anyway. And then, have some people trained up as quick as possible. Needs to be what goes down. So we'll see. So Corinne's making dinner for me tonight, which is nice. So speaking of pork chops, I'm gonna have some pork chops and some lima beans, because I like lima beans. Because I haven't had anything but some bagel chips all morning, because I just didn't have time, because the TSA was so crazy. I mean, it was it was nuts. It was the worst it's ever been for me. Of all the flying I've ever done, that was the most people, the most lines. They had 2 lines. Like as soon as you walk through the door at MCO, it was like maybe 15 feet, and that's where the TSA line starts. So, and it had to go, I don't know, it was just really long. But didn't really videotape much because I booked my Uber or Lyft like as we were like waiting for to get off the plane. And as soon as I got off the plane, it was like, it'll be in 3 minutes. I'm like, oh, wow. Because last time, remember, we had to wait an hour. And I know all those people, all 300 something of those people needed a lift. So I kind of preemptively jumped on that. But then I had to essentially run to the pickup spot. And fortunately, I had, he says he leaves in 5 minutes. And I think I made it with 2 minutes to spare. So got to the office, and that wasn't a big deal, and got home. So now I'm gonna go eat, and we're gonna watch The Mandalorian tonight because we didn't watch it last night. We just FaceTimed for an hour and a half, so we can get to that done. And I get to get gas in the morning, I guess, because they're like, oh, it gets great gas mileage. It's like, yeah, but it's got like a 8-gallon tank, and I drive 120 miles a day, so I don't care how good it is. I'm gonna have to get gas a lot. So maybe I can make it to work and then get gas on the way home tomorrow. I don't know. It's just aggravating. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. And I've got to clear off these videos on my phone because it took me until 2 in the morning to get the video done because I didn't have any space on my phone. So, anywho, thanks for watching.